say the same shit. Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers, because we really, really need you down here. From all the pain that we going through, we know that you're real, so can you fall through? But have mercy when we call on you. But I just wanna fall on you. So the devil you ain't and to play with. I raise mature enough to say the same shit.
Look, I keep it low to the team. U.P.K play for kings. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweet. This a whole nother way. Go ahead. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. Go ahead. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Go ahead. This shit is too easy. I'm on gold, but they don't believe me. You know I'm winning with the team. Screaming Vinny, 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 V's. Hear them devils screaming out bloody murder. I'm about to close curtain. I'm on my grind, bitch, and working. Sorry, all them lies, it ain't working. Niggas weak, they be churching. I'm a West nigga, that's for certain. Cut the line, I'ma back up and I'ma hit his ass with his Bible. I come through 300 strong, 144 live tonight. All my niggas we eat. I'm in this bitch with the itis. All y'all do the sweet. Tell y'all to do the sweet. The nigga made the wrong move, he make his ass out the league. He ain't one of us hit the league. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Go ahead. I keep it low to the T. U.P.K play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldier dick and my youngin' did a sweet. This a whole nother way. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat.
You see this look that's on my face, bitch, I'm for real with it. I hit the strip, put on my cleats, was in the field with it. You saw this cotton, just an actor, Uncle Phil with it. And then my target's on the move, but I can still hit it. Hey, I speak true cause it's necessary. Gullah Jack revolutionary. Cold on them like January. Commander General is a visionary. Soul food, no sweets. Your preacher man, he's sweet. Matter of fact, he weak. It's wartime for peace. Think you hard, nigga, you ain't. Fuck with us, nigga, you can't. You smart cars, we pace. We form up in ranks. We body bag this rap shit. All black, no bright shit. Real life, no cap, bitch. Fall along that shit. I keep it low to the T. You be play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck. And my youngin' is sweet. This a whole nother way. Tell them get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Go ahead.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's on Christ? All right, shalom. Yahweh Shem Abishai Baraka Thumb to all the brothers. Yahweh Shemal the Thumb by Shem Abishai all the sisters. It's I.S.U.P.K, Durham, North Carolina. Sabbath service. Preaching officer Mahayah holding it down with me. Preaching officer YAHANNA. You understand? And right now we will commence the Sabbath service. So, brother, if you could, Papa Kashar, blow the horn for us. Oh, you ain't. Oh, no, you're good. No sweat. Just try to hit it real quick. All right. Mightium, which means to stand. Wapayak, which means rise and face the east. Start out with the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Haya. Shimka. Yahweh. Malakwaka. Tab'ah. Ratazayaka. Haya. Aisha. Ba'aratazah. Kawa. Haya. Bashemayim. Nathanawa. Lakam. Cow. Yawam. Wasalaknawa. Kabawafnawa. Kasalaknawa. Kabawathiyanawa. Wala Ayanawa. Bonasaya 1. Abo. Hawashayanawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwith. Wa'atharparith. Iwalamium. Aman.
In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us. From evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Prayer for the Hakak in the Hebrew, for the power. Yahweh. Bashim Hawashai. Babakashah. Nathanawa. Hakak. La Para'ah. Kal Makala. Wakal Madawa. Hak. La Taha. Hamatazarium. Hakak. La Haquium. Hamathium. Hakak. Al-Rakawath, Hatama'Allah, Lagarashan, Ba'ashim Yahushan, Tawada Aman.
In the English, Yahweh. In the name
In the name of Yahweh,
please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease.
The
power to cleanse the lepers.
The power
to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it.
Prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh. Wa Yahweh Shai. Wa Mayak Allah. Wa Allahayim. Matazabaya. Alawap Yahanna. Ha Alawapiyam. Ha Saranyam. Ha Katazayanyam. Ha Koyayoyam. Wa Ha Agwatiam. Yahweh. Bashim Yahweh Shai. Tuwara Aman.
In the English, bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yahanna. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it.
The 121st Psalm in the Hebrew. Aisha. Ayanya. Al-Hahariam. Mahayan. Yawa'ah, Isaiah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'aratazah, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Regolka, Al-Yanawam, Shemarka, Hanala'ah, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shemarka, Yahweh, Tazolka, Al-Yad, Yamyaka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayallah, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Rai, Yashamar, Afnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'adka, Wabawa'adka, Mayatha, Wa'id Iwalam.
In English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
From which cometh my help?
From which cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord,
My help cometh from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy
The Lord is thy shade
the Lord is thy shade
upon thy right hand.
upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee
The Lord shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy coming out
The Lord shall preserve thy coming out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. The 83rd Psalm in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Fakarash,
Al-Takarash,
Al-Fashakwat,
Al-Tashakwat,
Al-Kayahana,
Yahana,
Al-Wabiaka,
I-Wapyaka,
Yawan,
Yahamaya 1,
Salakia, Yahama Yawan,
Yahamaya 1,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Imaka,
Al-Imak,
Ya'ira Yamwa,
Yara Yamwa,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayatha,
Wayatha,
Ya'itazawa,
Ya'itazawa,
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Amarwa,
Amarawa,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakakidam,
Wanakakidam,
Nagolia,
Mongolia,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yasakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Shamya Sha'ala,
Iwada,
Iwada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa Aitazawa,
Nawa Aitazawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Alyaka,
Alyaka,
Barayath,
Bariyath,
Yakarathwa,
Yakarathwa,
Aholya,
Aholya,
Alawum,
Adawam,
Wayashamai,
Wayashamai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Mawa'aba,
Abba,
Wahagarium,
Wahagorium,
Gabol,
Gabal,
Wa'aimawan,
Waimawan,
Wa'aimalak,
Waimalak,
Palashath,
Palashah,
I'm Yashabia,
I'm Yeshabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Aiman,
Aiman,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zarawai,
Zarawai,
Labanya Lawat,
Labangalawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aishalaham,
Ashalaham,
Kamadian,
Kamadian,
Kasaya,
Kasaya,
Sara'ah,
Sara'ah,
Kayabian,
Kayabian,
Banakol,
Banakol,
Kwayashawan,
Koyashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ayan Dara,
Bayandara,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La Adama,
La Adama,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Nadayabmawa,
Nada Yabmawa,
Ka'irab,
Ka'arab,
Wakazaba,
Wakazaba,
Wakazabak,
Wakazaba,
Wakatazo,
Katazol,
Mana'ai,
Mana'ai,
Ka Nasaya Kamwa,
Kau Nasaya Kamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Marwa,
Nayarasha,
Nayarisha,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Ath, Na'awath,
Na'awa,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayathamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Kagogala,
Kagogala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya Rawaka,
the Panyararaka,
Kash, Kaash,
Ka'ash,
Tabia Ira, Ya'ira,
Taba Yaira, Yaira,
Wakalaba,
Wakalaba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Harayam,
Harayam,
Khan,
Khan,
Tharadapma,
Taradapma,
Basa Irika,
Basa Irika,
Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Wapafka,
Patka,
Thabahalam,
Tabalam,
Mala'ah,
Mala'ah,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Palawan,
Palawan,
Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabakwash,
Shemka,
Ka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Bashwa,
Wayabaholwa,
Wayabaholwa,
Ija'aid,
Ayai,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakapara,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadayawa,
Wayadayawa,
Kaya Atha,
Kayata,
Shemka,
Shemka,
Yahawa,
Hawa,
Labadka,
Badka,
Al Yawan,
Al Yawan,
Al-Kaharat, Salakia, Al-Kaharatazar.
Al-Kaharatazar. In the English, keep not thy silence.
Keep not thou silence.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up their head.
Have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted against.
And consulted against.
Thy hidden one.
Thy hidden one.
They have said.
They have said.
Come.
Come.
Let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel.
May be no more in remembrance.
May be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
against
They
thee.
are confederate against
The
thee.
tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites,
of Moab
Moab
and the Hagarines
and the Hagarines,
Gabal
Gabal
and Ammon
and Ammon
and Amalek
and Amalek,
the Philistines
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur
Ashur
also is joined with
is
them.
joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Selah.
Do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
at the brook Kison,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles
Like
Oreb,
like Oreb,
and like Zeeb,
and like Zeeb.
Yea. All their princes, as Abba, and as Almunah,
and as Almunah,
who said, let us take to ourselves
the
houses of Yahweh
the houses of Yahweh into possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stumble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth a wood.
As the fire burneth a wood.
And as the flame.
Setteth
the mountains on fire.
Setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
With
thy tempest.
And
make them afraid.
With
thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. They may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh.
Oh Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
And
troubled forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou. Whose name alone. Is Yahweh. Art the most high. Over all the earth. Sir. Shab needs to be seated. Right, the brothers left off in Numbers chapter 15 and verse 21. So we'll be picking up in verse 22. Right. So if you want to tune in, you want to follow along, you can go to blueletterbible.org. Right. Go to Numbers the 15th chapter, go down to verse 22. You press that button. You understand it says tools on the side, right? And it'll show you the Assyrian and Hebrew, which is what we'll be reading in. And you can follow along. So, brother, if you could.
Okay. You
want this one?
No, this
okay.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 22 in Hebrew. Wakaya, the Shagawa, Wala'ah, the I.S.U.P.K, Kal, Hamatazawath, Ha'Allah, Ashar, Debar, Yahweh, Al-Mashah. Verse 23, Ath, Kal Ashar, Tazawah, Yahweh, Aliakum, Bayad, Mashah, Mun, Hayawum, Ashar, Tazawah, Yahweh, Wahala, Salakia, Wahala'ah, Ladarathiacum. Verse 24. Wahaya Ma'ayanaya Ha'ida Na'aish Shatha Lashagaga Wa'aishawa Cow Ha'ida Par Bun Bakwar Akkad La'ila Lariath Nayathak Yahweh Woman Nakathwa Wanasakawa Kama Shapat. Washa Ayar. Washa Ayar. Isayum. Akkad. Lakatath. Verse 25. Verse 25. Wakapar. Hakahun. Al. Kal. Idath. Banya Yasha Allah. Wana Salak. Lahum. Kaya. Shagaga. Haiwa'a. Wahum. Habaya Awa. Ath. Kwara Banum. Ashar. La Yahweh. Waka Ta'atham. Wataka'atham. La Panya Yahweh. Al Shagagatham. Verse 26. Wanasalak. Lakal. Idath. Banya Yasha Allah. Walagar. Hagar. Bathawakam. Kaya. Lakal. Ha'aim. Bashagaga. Verse 27. Napash. Akath. Fasaka'a. Bashagaga. Wahakwaraya Ba. Isa. Bath. Shanatha. Laka Ta'ath. Verse 28. Wakapar. Hakahun. Al. Hanapash. Hashagaga. Pakata'a. Bashaga. Bashagaga. Lapanya. Yahweh. Lakapar. Aliyawa. Wanasalak. Lawa. This should be the last one.
28. 28 is the last one.
20. Okay. Kana one con. Yes. Kana one con. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15, 22 in English. And if you have erred and not observed all these commandments which the Lord has spoken unto Moses, verse 23, even all that the Lord hath commanded you by the hand of Moses from the day that the Lord commanded Moses and henceforward among your generations. Verse 24, then it shall be, if aught be committed by ignorance without the knowledge of the congregation, that all the congregation shall offer one young bullock for a burnt offering, for a sweet savor unto the Lord with his meat offering and his drink offering according to the manner, and one kid of goats for a sin offering. Verse 25, and the priest shall make atonement for the congregation of the children of Israel, and it shall be forgiven them, for it is ignorance, and that they shall bring their offering, a sacrifice made by unto fire, Salakia, made by fire unto the Lord, and their sin offering before the Lord for their ignorance. Okay, so if I may, that's talking about like if you make a sin unknowingly.
Well, yeah, of course, this is before, Christ. So this is, the sacrifice they would have to make, when the law of sacrifice was still in effect. You know what I'm saying? Like say you just a brother and you come into church, you just learning. And I see you eating you come into Sabbath service and you got your good old sausage biscuit. And I'm like, brother, you know you can't eat that, right? You like, oh damn, Salakia. You go throw it away. Well, if this was large sacrifice in effect, then you would have to make this sacrifice.
Kind of
You know what I'm saying? But of course now, you know, we follow, you know what I'm saying? We're not under the law, right? It's the spirit of the law, right? So now it's like, now that you know you can eat that chocolate sandwich, you throw it away and you repent. You don't do it no more. You eat no more. You know what I'm saying? The Lord gonna be watching your behind. You know what I'm saying? And that blood gonna be on you if you decide to go back and then go, you know, eat that sausage sandwich.
Verse 26. And it shall be forgiven all the congregation of the children of Israel and the stranger that sojourneth among them, seeing all the people were in ignorance. Verse 27. And if soul sin through ignorance, then he shall bring a she-goat of the first year for a sin offering. Verse 28. The priest shall make an atonement for the soul that sinneth ignorantly when he sinneth by ignorance before the Lord, to make an atonement for him, and it shall be forgiven him. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 29 in the Hebrew. Zarath. No, that's Zarak. Babanaya. Yasha'ala. Walagar. Hagar. Batha Wakam. Hawara. Akath. Yahaya. Lakam. La'aisha. La'aisha. Bashagaga. Verse 30. Wahanapash. Ashar. Fa'aisha. Bayad. Ramah. Mun. Zarath. Zarak. Wamun. Hagar. Ath. Yahweh. Hawa'ah. Magadap. Wana Karatha. Hanapash. Hahawa'ah. Makarab. Aimah. Verse 31. Kaya, the bar, Yahweh. Bazah. Wa'ath. Matazah. Matazawa Thawa. Matazawa Thawa. Matazawa Thawa.
Yeah, Khan. Or it could be Matazawathi.
Matazawathwa? Mm-hmm. That makes sense. What Matawathwa? That's right.
Matazawathwa.
Matazawathwa. Matazawathwa. Hapar. Hakarath. Fakarath. Hanapash. Hawa'ah. Iwana. Ba. Verse 32. Wayahayawa. Banya Yasha'ala. Bama Debar. Wayamataza'awa. Ayash. Makwa Shasha. Itazayim. Bayawum. Hashabath. Salakia. Verse 33. Waya Kwaraya Bawa. Athwa. Hamataza Ayam. Wa ha mataza Ayam. Athwa. Makwa Shasha. Itazayim. Al. Masha. Wa al Aharon. Wa al Kal. Ha Ida. Verse 34. Wayanaya Kawa. Wayanayakwa, right? Wayanayakwa.
33, right?
34. That's word. Wayanayakwa. Wayanayakwa.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, come. Athwa. Bamashamar. Kaya. La'a. Parash. Ma. Ya Aisha. Lawa. 36.
35 is last.
35?
Yeah.
Kana. Verse 35. Wayamar. Yahweh al-Mashah. Mawath. Yawamath. Ha'aish. Ragawum. Athwa. Ba'abanyam. Kal. Ha'ida. Makawataza. Lamakana. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse, what do we start? 29.
Yeah, count. You start verse 29. Yeah.
Verse 29 in English. Ye shall have one law for him that sinneth through ignorance, both for him that is born among the children of Israel, and for the stranger that sojourneth among them. Verse 30. But the soul that doeth aught presumptuously, whether he be born in the land or a stranger, the same reproacheth the Lord, and that soul shall be cut off from among his people. Verse 31. Because he hath despised the word of the Lord and hath broken his commandments, that soul shall utterly be cut off. His iniquity shall be upon him. Verse 32. And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath. Salakia. Verse 34. And they put him inward, because it was not declared what should be done to him. So they locked him up.
Yeah, calm. Basically, you know what I'm saying, bound him up so he couldn't go nowhere until they got, you know what I'm saying, with Moses and Aaron.
Judgment, right? 35, verse 35. And the Lord said unto Moses, the man shall be surely put to death, or the congregation shall stone him with stones without the camp.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get give a cap on this story. I'm not. Yeah. I heard about this, but I'm gonna have to give a
He broke the law. He was like one
cap
of the first ones, so they had to make an example of him. It seemed like to me, like they couldn't show him no mercy because he was the first one. They had to make an example of him.
I only want to assume. You know what I'm saying, we're gonna definitely definitely give a cap on this one, right? Okay. But I'll read the next one for you. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 36. Yataza ya owls athwa cow ha'ida ow makayataza. So like makawataza lamakana wayara go salakia waya ra gamawa athwa ba'a banayam waya math ka'ashar tazawa Yahweh ath Mashah. Verse 37. Waya Amar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La'amar. Verse 38. Debar. Al. Banya. Yasha'ala. Wa'amar. Salaki. Wa'amarath. Alaham. Wa'aishawa. Laham. Tazayath. Al. Kanapaya. If you could, Bakasha. I'll check to that. The water. Kanapaya. Bagad Yaham. Bagad Yaham. Lada Ratham. Wana Thanwa. Nathanwa. We can't. It's like if you could, Bakasha, just right here over there. The water. Ow. Taza Tazath. Yeah, come. Baba Kasha. Ha Patayao. Thakalath. Book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 39. Wahaya. Lakam. Latazaya Tazath. Wara Yathum. Athwa. Wataza Karathum. Ath. Cow. Mataza Wath. Yahweh. Wa Aisha Yathum. Thumb. Wala. Thoth. Make sure. Yeah. Tharwa. Akaraya. So like you can switch back now. Hit back. The water. No, because he got to still present it, so he was just holding it down until you got back, right? Akaria. Laba Bakam. Lababkam. La Akaria. Ayabanai Yakam. Shar. Athum. Zanayam. Akaryaham. Let's see, it started in verse 36, right? 1, 2, 3. No, I gotta go to it'll be verse 1 and verse 16. It'll be the last one. Yeah, you can start at 36, right? Yeah. Yeah, so it'll be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so it'll be number 16 and 1 will be the last one. One second, I just lost my spot. 1 second. Lama an. Tazaka rawa. Wa I. I'm in verse 40.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wa I shaya thumb ath cow mataza wathia waha ya thumb quadashium lahayakam. Verse 41. Anya Yahweh alahayakam ashar hawataza athya athakam ma'arataza matazarayam lahayawath lakam la'alahayam anya Yahweh alahayakam. The book of Numbers, chapter 16 and verse 1. Wayakwak Kwarak Bun Yatazahar Bun Kwahath Bun Lawaya Wadathan Waabaya Rum Banya Al Salage Alaya Ab Wa'awan Bun Palaf Banya Ra'awa Bun. That's in verse 1. So we go back to verse 36. Bab Kasha.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 36 in English. And all the congregation brought with him without the camp and stoned him with stones, and he died, as the Lord commanded Moses. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 38, speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
Right. You understand? And for those who, they look at us and they say we crazy, we got, feathers and wings on the side of our pants.
Power range.
We call it, Power Range, all type of crazy stuff. I'm saying what we do is all very biblical, man. It's ancient. You understand? And it's a custom that the Lord intended for us to keep. You know what I'm saying? Notice that it said the borders of your garment. You know what I'm saying? You may see some people who, they just put fringes on every goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? They're not supposed to go on your t-shirts, not supposed to go on the undershirts as a border of your garment. You have some people that be like, oh, y'all supposed to wear fringes all the time, every day, all day, on everything. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? You wear fringes on your priestly attire, man. Priestly attire, your garment. You understand? Not on every goddamn thing. And the border of your garment is supposed to be where the two seams meet each other. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, one end meeting another end. It's not a border. It's still one, still one piece. It's just round. And they put, you see people with fringes on the bottom of their t-shirts, that's not how the Lord intended for it to be. You understand what I'm saying? Read on.
Verse 39, and it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them, that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye go a whoring.
And it's funny because you will have some, so-called Israelites who will reject the Old Testament but will wear fringes when the fringes were meant to remind us to keep the commandments. You understand what I'm saying? It's a bunch of contradictions. You know what I'm saying? You understand contradictory, you'll see all over the earth, man. You understand what I'm saying? But if you want to learn the truth, you know what I'm saying, you got to come into the I.S.U.P.K. You know what I'm saying? If it's the WAP, he got it. You know what I'm saying? No, you didn't hear anybody, did you? Yeah, no.
This is verse 40. That ye may remember and do all my commandments and be holy unto your God.
You know what I'm saying? And be holy, man. Be set apart. Be a separate people, man. You know what I'm saying? Special unto the Lord. We got like our customs are. All this is very ancient, man. All this is only for the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. You know what I'm saying? It's for no one else but us. You understand? Read on.
Verse 41. I am the Lord your God, which brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am the Lord your God.
Mm-hmm.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 16, verse 1 in English. Now Korah, the son of Izar, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, and Dathan, and Abiram, and sons of Eliab, and On, and the son of Peleth, sons of Reuben, took men.
Mm-hmm. Read on. Oh, that was it, right?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. Salaki. So if I could, I might him just up here. Just like a brother could present yourself off the shop. Come on. Well, you would come up this way. He go down there. All right. If you can get past back there. All right. The shop is seated. You go with the joint? Oh no. You should. All right. We pick up Numbers 16 and verse 2, right? It should start off with YAHANNA. Yeah. Yeah. It's good to go.
It's the book of It's the book of Leviticus. Salak.
That's why.
Salak. It's the book of Numbers, chapter 16 and verse 2. Wayakwa Salaki. Wayakwama. No. Wayakwamawa. Right?
Wayakwamawa.
Wayakwamawa. Lapunya. Masha. Nashayam. Mabana or Mabun.
Mabunya.
Mabunya. Salaki. Yasha'ala. Kamashyam. Wama'athyam. Nashaya Aya. Aida. Kwara Aya. Mawa'ai. Anashya. Is it Shama or Sham?
Yeah, Sham.
Sham, verse 3. Waya Halya. Salakia. Waya Kwa Hawa. Al. Masha. Wa'al. Aharon. Waya Marwa. Alaham. Rabah. Rabah. Lakum. Kaya. Ka. Ha'aida. Kalam. Quadashium.
Yeah, you just hold Shema.
Wakata Wakum Yahweh.
Yeah.
Wama the Y. Tata na Sha'awa. Quahol Yahweh. Verse 4. Wayasha Mai. Wayasha Mai. Masha. Wayapal. Pana Punya Pana Yawa. Verse 5. Wayadabal. Kwarak. Wa'al. Ka. Idathwa. La'amal. Wakwa. Wayadai. Yahweh. Ashar. Lawa. Wa'a. Hakwadawash. Waha Kwarayab. Ala Yawa. Wa'a. Ashar. Yabakar. Kawa. Yakwara. Yab. Ala Yawa. Verse 6. Za'af. Aishawa. Kwakawa. Kwakawa. Lakum. Makatawa. Kwarak. Wakal. Idathwa. Adathwa Salak.
That's fine.
Verse 7. Watanwa. Bahan. Ash. Wayashamwa. Salak. Ila Yahan. Quatara. Lapunya. Yahweh. Makar. Wahaya. Ha'ayash. Ashar. Yabakar. Yahweh. Hawa'a. Hakwadawash. Rabah. Rabah.
Yeah, come on,
Lakum. Bunya. Lawaya. Verse 8.
The last one.
Waya Amar. Masha. Kwarak. Shamaiwa. Shamaiwa.
Come.
Na'a. Bunya. Lawaya at the end of verse 8.
Could just read it, in the English Bible, Kasha. What's like if we could, right? You're right. You're right. You already presented yourself. You can actually come back up since we got another brother. We don't usually have it like that, so I can come with the guy. So we'll just give you this chair. Because you didn't, you sit in the middle, Yanazar. Yeah. Yeah, if you could. Oh yeah. No, you two are. Yeah, we I tried, but you come over this side. You already presented yourself, so you just coming back to your spot, right? You two are. And then you're gonna pick up verse 2 in the English Bible, for sure.
Can't want come.
This. Oh, you want this one?
No, this one. This one. Numbers
16.
Okay, 16 and 2, right? Okay. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 16, verse 2 in English. And they rose up before Moses with certain of the children of Israel, 250 princes of the assembly, famous in the congregation, men of renown. Verse 3, and they gathered themselves together against Moses, against Aaron, and said unto them, ye take too much upon you, seeing all the congregation are holy, every one of them, and the Lord is among them. Wherefore, then lift ye up yourselves above the congregation of the Lord. Oh my goodness. Verse 4, and when Moses heard it, he fell upon his face. Verse 5, and he spake unto Korah and unto all his company, saying, even tomorrow the Lord will show who are his and who is holy, and will cause him to come near unto him. Even him who he hath chosen will he cause to come near unto him. Verse 6, this do, take you censers, Korah and all his company. Verse 7, and put therein and put fire therein, and put incense in them before the Lord tomorrow. And it shall be that the man whom the Lord doth choose, he shall be holy. You take too much upon you, ye sons of Levi, Salakia. Verse 8, and Moses said unto Korah, hear, I pray you, ye sons of Levi. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 16, verse 9, in the Hebrew. Hama'ait, Makum, Kaya, Abarayol, Aliyahaya, Yasha'ala, Athakam, Ma'aidath, Yasha'ala, Lahakwarayab, Athakam, Aliyawa, La'ibad, Ath, Abadath, Mashakan, Yahweh, Wala Imad, Lapanya, Haidath, Lasharatham. Verse 10, Wayakorab, Athak, Wa'ath Kal, Akiyaka, Banya Loya, Athak, Wabak Kwashatham, Gum, Kahanan, Kahana. Verse 11, Lakun, Atha, Wakal, Idathaka, or Idathak, Hana Adayam, Hana Idium, Al, Yahweh, Wa Aharon, Ma, Hawa'a, Kaya, Hala Wanawa, Khan, Aliyawa. Verse 12, Wayashalak, Masha, Lakara'a, Ladathun, Wala Abiyarum, Banya Yasha, Banya Aliya Ab, Waya Amarwa, La'a, Na'ila. Verse 13, Hama'ait, Kaya, Ha'iliya Thanawa, Ha'iliya Thunwa, Khan. Ma'aratazar, Zabath, Zabak, Salakia. No, that's a th. Zabath, Kalab, Wadabash, Laham, Mayathunwa, Bamadabar, Kaya, Fashatharara, the Shasharara, Alianawa, Gum, Hashatharawa. Verse 14, Ap or Apa, La'a, Al, Aratazar, Zabak, Kalab, Wadabash, Habia, Afyanawa. Wathathun, Lanawa, Nakalath, Shada, Wakram, Ha'ayanawa, Ha'anashayam, Haham, Thanakwar, La'a, Na'ila. This is the last one. Kanawakan. Wayakar, Lamasha, Ma'ad, Waya Amar, Al Yahweh, Al Thapun, Al Manakatham, La'a, Hamawar, Akkad, Mahum, Nasha'athia, Wala'a, Hara'ithia, Akkad, Mahum. Okay, so we go back to 9, right? 9. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 16 and verse 9 in English. Seemeth it but a small thing unto you that the God of Israel has separated you from the congregation of Israel to bring you near to himself to do the service of the tabernacle of the Lord and to stand before the congregation to minister unto them. Verse 10, and he hath brought thee near to him, and all thy brethren, the sons of Levi, with thee, and seek ye the priesthood also? Verse 11, for which cause both thou and all thy company are gathered together against the Lord. And what is Aaron that ye murmur against him? Verse 12, and Moses sent to call Dathan and Abiram, the son of Eliab, which said, we will not come. Man, what the hell are they gonna do? Okay, verse 13. Is it a small thing that thou hast brought us up out of the land that floweth with milk and honey to kill us in the wilderness, except thou make thyself altogether a prince over us? This is not going to end well. Verse 14, for them, I mean. Verse 14, moreover, thou hast not brought us into a land that flows with milk and honey, or given us inheritance of fields and vineyards. Wilt thou put out the eyes of these men? We will not come up. Verse 15, and Moses was very wroth, and said unto the Lord, respect not thou their offering. I have not taken one ass from them, neither have I hurt one of them. That's the end of verse 15.
Unless you want to read it, you want to let him do it. It don't matter.
Don't matter, read, brother.
I get some practice in. You know
That's how we get it done, brother.
Get like y'all, brothers. You know what I mean? It's the book of Numbers, chapter 16 and verse 16. Waya Amor, Mosha, Kwarak, Ata, Wakal, Idatak, Hayawa, Lapunya, Yahweh, Ata, Wahom, Wa'a Salakia, Wa'a Haron, Makar, verse 17. Waka, Wakwakwa, Salakia, Ayash, Makatathwa, Wanatathum, Hom, Quatarath, Waha Kwabathum, Lapunya, Yahweh, Ayash, Makatathwa, Kamashyam, Wamaathim, Makatath, Wa'atah, Wa'aharan, Ayash, Makakathwa, verse 18. Wayakakwa, Ayash, Makatathwa, Wayatanwa, Alayahum, Ash, Wayasha Yamwa, Alayahum, Quatarath, Madwa, Pathak, Ahol, Mawa'ai, Wamasha, Wa'a Harun, verse 19. Wayakwahol, Alayaham, Kwarak, Ka, Ha'ira, Pathak, Ahol, Mawa'ai, Wayara'a, Kabawa, Yahweh, Ka, Haida, verse 20. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Moshe, Wa'al, Aharon, Aharon, La'amar, verse 21. Habad Habadawa, Salak, Matawak, Ha'ida, Haza'ata, Haza'af, Wa'akala, Athom. Is that a guy? Karagai, Salak, verse 21. Wayapawa, Punyahum, Waya Amawa, Alahaya, Haro Wakaf, Laka, Bashar, Ha'ayash, Akar, Yakata'a, Wa'a, Ka, Ha'ida, the Quatazap, verse 23. Oh, that's the end of verse 22.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 16, verse 16 in English. And Moses said unto Korah, be thou and all thy company before the Lord, thou and they and Aaron tomorrow. Verse 17, and take every man his censer and put incense in them, and bring ye before the Lord every man his censer, 250 censers. Thou also and Aaron, each of you his censer. Verse 18, and they took every man his censer and put fire in them, and laid incense thereon, and stood in the door of the tabernacle of the congregation with Moses and Aaron. Verse 19, and Korah gathered all the congregation against them into the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the glory of the Lord appeared unto all the congregation. Verse 20, and the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, saying, verse 21, separate yourselves from among this congregation, that I may consume them in a moment. Verse 22, and they fell upon their faces and said, O God, the God of spirits of all flesh, shall one man sin, and wilt thou be wroth with all the congregation?
I tell you, man, Moses was a different type of brother, man. He was a different type of brother. That man had compassion and nothing but love for his people, man. As they just continued to just give him the hardest damn time while he, you know what I'm saying, him and Aaron, they just doing their best, you know what I'm saying, try to guide us and lead us as a nation of people. And they just giving him the hardest damn time. And the Lord is like, you know what I'm saying, numerous times to listen, let me just go ahead and destroy them and get you some new people, man. Some worthy people that's going to listen to you. And Moses is pleading with the Lord every time, like, you know what I'm saying, it's a lock here, sir. You know what I'm saying? Let me deal with him. Let me get him right. You know what I'm saying? He pleading with the Lord, saying, you know what I'm saying, one man sin, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna kill the whole congregation, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do it. Like, this is a different type of brother. And that's the type of brotherhood you don't see nowhere on this earth but in the I.S.U.P.K and the
That's
Command
right.
General YAHANNA, man. You know what I'm saying? Command General YAHANNA is the most, you know what I'm saying, amazing brother, man, that I've ever met. You know what I'm saying? The stories that I hear, the things that this man has sacrificed and given up, you understand, to stand up for his people and to save his people, it's outstanding, man. It's outstanding. You understand? And he deserves to be in the position that he is. And he is the leader of Israel under Christ, under the Most High.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? But that is the last set of 7, right? So we're gonna clip it up right there. So next week we'll pick up Numbers chapter 16 and verse 23, right? We'll pick up Numbers chapter 16 and verse 23, right? So we'll begin to now end the Sabbath service to clip it up. So just up here, a medium, should we just stand? So you got the read now since you're the last man. Take a sweat, right? And while he does this, while he giving YAHANNA, we just gonna be at the salute position until he finishes. You know what I'm saying? His drink, right? Give you YAHANNA. We'll be here. YAHANNA. You could give the horn just a blow. Yeah, just because you was already using it. Men of Israel, gird thyself to prepare to salute the Torah. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat Yah.
Yeah, it could.
How about Shem Al-Shabbat? Yo.
Since he here, you can hold that.
Come, I won't come.
He'll read the Hebrew. All right, so now a midium, which means to stand. All right, Wapan Yakwadam, which means turn to face the east. We'll start off with the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. You can take, yeah, the one you got.
Abanaw,
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim,
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash,
Kodash.
Haya,
Hayah.
Shamka, Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Malakwavka,
Malakwavka.
Taba'ah,
Taba'ah.
Ratazaka,
Ratazaka.
Haya,
Hayah.
Aisha,
Aisha.
Ba'aratazah,
Baratazah.
Kawa,
Kawa.
Haya,
Hayah.
Bashamayim,
Bashamayim.
the Thun Lanawa,
Lataninawa.
Lakom,
Lakam.
Ka,
Ka.
Yawam,
Yawam.
Wasalat Lanawa,
Wasalat.
Kawawaf Nawa,
Kawawaf.
Kasalat Nawa,
Kasalat.
Kawawaf Yanawa,
Kawawaf.
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah.
Tabya Nawa, Banasayawon, Abo, Hawashai Nawa, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Wa'ala, Ara, La'ai Walamyam, Aman,
In the English, our Father,
our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name,
Thy kingdom come.
thy kingdom come,
Thy will be done
thy will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread,
and forgive us our
and
debts
forgive us our debt,
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors,
And lead us not
and lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver
but
us
deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the
For
kingdom
thine is the kingdom,
and the power
and the power,
and the glory
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So big. It's the prayer for the power. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahushua,
Hashem Yahushua,
Baba Kashah,
Barakashah,
the thunder now,
Thundernawa,
Hakak,
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 La Rapa'ah,
Larpa'ah,
Kal Makala,
Kal Makala,
Wakal Madawa,
Kal Marawa,
Hakak,
Hakak,
La Hatar,
Latahar,
Ha,
Ha,
Matazarayim,
Matazarayim,
Hakak,
Hakak,
La Hakwayom,
Lahakwim,
Hamatyum,
Hamatyum,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Al,
Al,
Rawak, Salaki, Rakak, Ra, Salaki, Rakak, Ra, Rokawa,
Kawa,
Hatama Allah,
Hatama Allah,
Lagarashun,
Lagarashun,
Ba'ashem Yahushua,
Hashem Yahushua,
the water Aman,
Aman. In the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name Yahushua,
in the name of Yahushua,
please give us the power
give us the power
to heal
the power to heal
all manner of sickness,
all men of sickness
all manner of disease,
and all men of disease,
so like the power to cleanse the
the
lepers,
power to cleanse the leper,
the power to raise the
the
dead,
power to raise the dead,
power against unclean
the power
spirits,
against unclean spirits,
to cast them
to
out.
cast them out.
In the name
In the
Yahushua,
name of Yahushua,
thank you.
thank you.
So be it.
So big. Prayer for the blessings. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Yahushua.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Allahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Matazab Yah.
Bataza Bayah.
Alawap Yahanna.
Alawap Yahanna.
Ha Alawapim.
Ha Alawapim.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Kwatazayanyam.
Ha Kotaza Yoyum.
Ha Koyoyoyam.
Ha Koya Yoyum.
Wa Ha Akwatian.
Wa Ha Akwatian.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua.
The water Aman.
In English, bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General YAHANNA.
Commanding General YAHANNA.
The generals.
The general.
The captains.
The captain.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of
In
Yahushua.
the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be
So
it.
big. It's Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Aisha.
Ayunya.
Ayanya.
Al-Haharyam.
Al-Haharyam.
Ma'ayun.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Izaryam.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yathan.
Ayatan.
Lamawak.
Lamawak.
Ragalka.
Ragalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashun.
Yayashun.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yah.
Al-Yah.
Yamyanka.
Yamyaka.
Yamyaka. Salaki.
Yamyaka.
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 Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashemash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak. Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamaka, Makal Ra, Yashamal, Afna Pashka, Yahweh, Yashamal, Saza Apka, Wabawa Aka, Ma'aita, Wa'ait Awalon.
In the English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills, from which cometh my help.
From whence cometh my help?
My help coming from the Lord,
My help coming from your Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade
Lord my shade
upon thy right hand.
upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve
The
thee
Lord shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy
He
soul.
shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going
The
out
Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in,
and thy coming
from
in.
this time
From
forth
this time forth
and even forevermore.
and forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al Dama Yalaka.
Al Damayalaka.
Al Takara.
Al Takarash.
Wa Al Tashakwat.
Wa Al Tashakwat.
Al
Al
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Our Yabyaka.
Awa Yabyaka.
Yahama.
Yahama.
Yawan.
Yawan.
Ra'ah.
Ra'ash.
Al Aimaka.
Al Aimaka.
Ya'ira Yumwa.
Yarayamwa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayata.
Wayata.
Ya'ai Tazawa.
Ya'ai Tazawa.
Al Tazapawanyaka.
Al Tazapa Wanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Wakawa.
Wanakakidum.
Wanakakidum.
Magalya.
Magalia.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Shum Yashal.
Amyashala.
Iwada.
Iwada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa'ai Tazawa.
Nawa'ai Tazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Alyaka.
Awyaka.
Barya.
Barya.
Yakaratwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahalya.
Ahalya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashama.
Wayashemai.
Alayum.
Alayam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagaryum.
Wahagaryam.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'aimawan.
Waimawan.
Wa'aimalak.
Waimalak.
Palasha.
Palasha.
Am Yashabya.
Amyashabya.
Tazawo.
Tazawo.
Gam Ashawo.
Gam Ashua.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Ayawa.
Zarawa.
Zarawai.
Labunya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha.
Asha.
Lahom.
Hom.
Kamadyan.
Kamadyan.
Kasaya.
Kasaya.
Sara'ah.
Sara'ah.
Kayabyan.
Kayabyan.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Koya.
Koyash.
One.
One.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayan.
Bayan.
Dara.
Dara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
Na'arama.
Ladama.
Sayatamba.
Shayatamwa.
Nada.
Nada.
Yabmawa.
Yabmawa.
Ka'ira.
Ka'ara.
Wakaza Abba. Salakia. Wakaza Abba.
Kaza Abba.
Wakaza Ba.
Wakaza Ba.
Wakatazal.
Wakatazal.
Mana'ai.
Manai.
Kal Nasayakumwa.
Kal Nasaya Kumwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Nayarasha.
Nayarasha.
Lawa.
Lanawa.
Na'awa.
Na'aw.
Yum.
Alahayam.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Sayatum.
Sayatamwa.
Kagagala.
Kagagala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapunya.
Lapunya.
Rawaka.
Rabaka.
Ka'a.
Kaash.
Daba Ya'ira Ya'ira.
Abiyaira Yaira.
Wakalahaba.
Kalahaba.
Lahat.
Talahat.
Harayum.
Harayam.
Kun.
Kan.
Naradapma.
Daradapma.
Basa'iraka.
Basairaka.
Wabasa.
Wabasa.
Wapatka.
Wapatka.
Dabalahum.
Dabalaham.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyahum.
Panyam.
Kuala
Kuala One.
Waya.
Waya.
Wakwashwa.
Bakwash.
Shom.
Shemka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Waya.
Waya.
Bahalya.
Bahalya.
Aja'ai.
Ayai.
Waya.
Waya.
Kaparwa.
Kaparawa.
Waya.
Waya.
Ibadwa.
Abadwa.
Waya. Da'aiwa.
Wa.
Kaya Ata.
Yata.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labatka.
Yabadka.
Ayawan.
Ayawan.
Al-Kaharataza.
Al-Kaharataza. In the English, keep not thy silence, O
Keep not thy
Yahweh.
silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh. For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
thine enemies make a tumult.
and they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people
against thy people
and consorted
and
against
consulted against
thy hidden ones.
thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
come
come
and let us cut them
and
off
let us cut them off
from being a
from
nation,
being a nation.
that the name of Israel
That the name of Israel
may be no more
may
remembrance.
no more remembered.
For they have consulted
They
together
have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They are
thee.
confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
Tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab, and the
and
Hagarenes,
Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
with
the inhabitants of
the
Tyre,
inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur, also is joined with them.
Join with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot.
Salah. Do unto them
as
unto the Midianites,
unto the Midianites,
as Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin, at the brook of
at
Kison,
the brook of Kasar,
which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles, like Oreb,
and
like Zeeb,
and like Zeeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes,
as
Abba, and as Almunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession.
houses of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power,
Oh my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as a stumble before the wind,
as a stumble before the wind,
as a fire burneth a wood,
as fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame set the mountains on fire.
Set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them, with thy tempest, and make them afraid, with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded, and trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame, and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. So, which means to turn.
Men of Israel saw, which means turn. Men of Israel give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Ma'am Shabbat, Ahmadi, Barak, Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shabbat, Yah Yamatah. Class dismissed.